Knowledge and excellence. That is knowledge and excellence. That is what we are talking about. We are at Nakuru Training Institute, Nakuru County, and I am so delighted to have one of the directors, one of the principals here, and we are going to be having an exciting time talking to our youth, talking to our ladies, talking to our men, because we need education. By the way, education is everything. And one thing that I love about where I am today is that you don't have to be a diploma holder. You don't have to be a degree holder. By the way, you don't even have to be a KCPE. Those of us who are not CBC kids, if you know what I mean. You do not have to have all that. What you need is the passion and the zeal. We have Mr. Joseph, who is also a pastor. So by me calling him Mr. and ndio sababu nina post kwanza. Karibu sana.
Thank you for having me.
You can introduce yourself to my audience.
Very well. My name is Joseph Mwangi Wamuga. I am a pastor, Deliverance Church Umoja Lanet. But in the marketplace, I'm the principal and the project coordinator at Nakuru Training Institute. Okay. Yeah, this is a TVET institution. Mm-hmm. It was established in 2002. And since inception, we have trained over 10,000 youths who are serving the community in various capacities. And this institution is a project of Nakuru Christian Professionals Association. So we have courses in 7 skill areas or 7 departments. We also have boarding facilities for those who want to come and reside within the campus. The institute is also registered by the Tibet Authority as a technical vocational education and training center. We are also a CASNEB exam center, a National Industrial Training Authority exam center. We are also a center for ICDL and also a center for Kenya National Examinations Council for business and technical exams. Yeah, that is who we are.
All right, those are too many things in less than a minute. We have CASNEB, we have TVET,
we have CASNEB, we have NEC, we have NITA, we have TVET CDAC, okay, and we have also Cisco, which I didn't even mention.
Oh, Cisco.
Yes.
Wow, so those are 5 bodies.
Yes, 5 exam bodies.
Under one institution.
Yes.
And all have been approved.
Yeah, all of them are approved. In Kenya, what is required is when you hear somebody says that certificate is not recognized, it means that the exam body is registered by Kenya National Qualifications Authority, and that qualification is known. So wherever you do the course, then you can be able to, once you get that certificate, is recognized. Okay. So that is why we talk about registration and recognition. Right. Every institution like ours, we get 2 licenses. One as a training institution and another one as an exam center. Right. So where students go and they are registered as a training institution and the institution do not have an exam center, then they might miss their certificates being recognized. Right. That is usually the difference.
Okay. Yes. It is good to note that, my dear viewer, we are in a festive mode. We are actually in a celebration mode. And many other times is when we have been hit by culture shocks. When you get to January and you're wondering, I ate mbuzi choma, I slaughtered all my chicken, I bought all the beautiful clothes. What next for my son and my daughter? And that is why we are coming to your screens during this holiday season to remind you that after the goat eating, which we are not saying is bad, after every other spending that you will do, remember you still have your daughter, you still have your son, you still have yourself to improve. It is also good to improve yourself regardless of what age you are in. So Mr. Joseph, I would want you to tell us why choose, as a parent, why should I choose Nakuru Institute?
Very well. Nakuru Training Institute, as I had mentioned, is a project of Nakuru Christian Professionals Association. This team felt called to give back to the society. So the courses that are offered at NTI are highly subsidized. I give an example of even something like accommodation. We provide beddings, we provide accommodation at 3,500 shillings per month, and that caters for breakfast, 10 o'clock tea, lunch, dinner. We give you a mattress, a mosquito net, a pillow.
3,000 shillings.
3,500 per month.
Per month.
If you divide that by 30 days, it's almost 100 shillings.
I am eating.
You're
I
eating,
am
you are bathing, you have security.
I am sleeping.
Yes, and you're sleeping. And you didn't come with a mattress we provide. So that is one reason. The courses are highly subsidized. Number two, this is on Christian principles. We preach to you and we also train you the skills. Number three, when you train, we don't leave you after completion of the course. We link you to the industry so that you get what we call industry attachment. Other colleges, they give students letters and then meet after attachment. But here we have an industrial liaison officer who works with the students after they graduate to take them to the industry. And our experience has been that majority that get attachments are usually absorbed in the same places. So we can confidently say that we get our youth's jobs. So we don't just drop you after you complete. Number three, why you need to train with us is because we train small groups. Each class has a minimum number of students. That creates experiential learning because this is competence-based education and training where you learn by doing. Where you go to those very huge colleges with so many students, some learn by watching, because the equipment are minimal. But here, the ratio is 1-to-1. One student to one device is a computer, or if it's the workshops, we have enough boards, as you shall see. So that is also a plus for us. And most importantly, we have many scholarship opportunities. So we give scholarships for students, those that are needy. And we have special programs like the Skit Wall that we have just started. And that Skit Wall project is also sponsoring 600 youths within Nakuru County in various skill areas.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Just in case you are joining us, we are talking about NTI, Nakuru Training Institute, where we have been told on some of the benefits and why it is important for you to come, either bring your child or come yourself and learn from this institution. One of the principles in this institution is it is a Christian base. And as you can see, our pastor is also a principal in this institution. So the moral values, the Christian values are very well instilled and installed. I am looking at a magazine here, Pastor Joel, and it has something that we call Skit Wall.
Yes.
What is Skit Wall?
Now, Skit Wall is an acronym of a project that we are implementing. Skit Wall stands for Skills in Tibet Without Walls. Now, this is a project that we have designed at Nakuru Training Institute, targeting to train 600 youths within our Nakuru County in job-specific skill areas. We have over 25 short courses that we are offering, and the mode of training is in 3 aspects. The first model is when they are learning fully online. Fully online, those you don't need to come to school. You just learn wherever you are on your device, and you complete the course. It has what we call a simulator, so that if you are doing something like networking, you can test, and a compiler. If you're doing programming, you test your code online and it works. So that is the first mode. The second mode is called the blended mode. Here we are linking the online and the face-to-face. So you learn online with your device on the mobile phone or on the laptop, and then at certain days you come to school for the practicals. You may have even online sessions where the teacher does what we call synchronous learning using Zoom or Google Meet, and the content is done. So once you have done the blended, the online learning, the teacher tells you on such and such a day, you will come to school to do your practicals. So it doesn't block you to do, it doesn't block you from your daily routine, because remember the keyword here is flexibility, and it is skills in Tibet without walls. So we are breaking the walls that hinder people from learning. So if it is a young person who has a border business, he can continue with his border work, drop kids in the morning, all that, then slot some time, do the online learning, and then on a specific day of the week, they come to do the practicals.
Okay.
Then the third model is blended, but now we know there are some groups far away that do not have internet connection. We have developed a device which we shall show that allows the students to access the same content, but they don't need bundles, they don't need internet. So we give them, then they can access it on their phone and they learn as though they are here or as though they are using internet. One device supports up to 20 users online, and it has been very successful. We have a group that is learning in Solai, and they only come here to do the practicals. In fact, for them, we have had 6 practicals taken to their place, and then they came here, we accommodated them, and then they did the practicals like that. So those 3 modes are the ones that you're saying that you can still get your skills in TVET without walls.
All right.
Yes.
After we have done our practicals, do we come and sit for an exam?
Yes. In competence-based education and training, assessment is critical because you must demonstrate the competency. So you do the practicals. The online exams has some simulated assessments, but they are gamified. Some of them look like games. But the content we have developed here as NTI, we have been trained by Commonwealth of Learning on how to develop e-learning content. So the courses, each course has its continuous assessments to do what we call assessment of learning. Then there is also assessment for learning. And then there is a summative assessment where now we book you. You don't pay. In the Skitwall project, you don't pay any exam fee. We'll pay that for you. Then you'll come and do the assessments. And the National Industrial Training Authority, which we call NITA, the exams are practical. So during that exam period, kama ni keki lazima upike keki itokee. Mwalimu ana mark the process and the final product.
So si kuandika recipe na procedure.
Ainaga hizo.
Ni kuje ufanye practical.
Ukienda in the job market hakuna penye utaambiwa andike recipe. Unaambiwa wewe tengeneza keki.
Yes.
So we have minimal theory. Theory is usually 10% to just check what is called the knowledge, the know-why. But the know-how is practical, which is 90%.
And if theory is 10%, how are we making it online?
Now, that's a very good question. Online learning has videos. The teacher is demonstrating. For example, you don't have to pay school fare to go to a college to be shown how to measure flour to bake a cake. That one you can watch a video and see how to measure, how to use the weighing scale, and how to measure flour or how to beat an egg. You watch a video for that. But now when you come to practical, you have seen how it is done. The teacher explained in the video. Now you are now coming to do it
practically. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is the model we are using.
So even this online is still more of practical.
It has.
This is what I see and do.
Yes. We have the know-how and the know-why. Okay. So why would we do this? Then how do we do it?
All right.
So the theory explains, and then now when you come to the school, you do the actual thing. You learn by doing.
Right.
Yes.
And I think my viewer, it is important, and you can agree with me, this is helping our children. This is helping us. Unlike my generation and a past generation that we produced professional zombies. Sorry to say that, because we were taught a lot of theory and not practical.
Yes.
So you employ someone who has good papers, but they cannot do anything, yet the papers say they can do it. So this is why we are talking about Skitwall. And this is why we are at NTI today, because we are giving you a full package. We are not bringing someone, nowadays, employers, me being one of them, we are fearing employing people because you'll take a whole year to train. That is what Nakuru Institute is bringing out of the market. We are bringing out that when you employ someone, you'll have to take 6-8 months to train that person. So they are bringing you a fully packaged person, someone who is fully trained and also practically and theoretically. And if I understand well, TVET is more of practical work.
Yes.
So tunaita white collar.
Yeah, TVET rules the world. When you go to a 5-star hotel, that food most probably has not been produced by a person with a bachelor's degree.
Yeah,
He's a
definitely.
TVET gentleman.
Mhm.
When you go to your salon, your hair is done by a TVET graduate.
Yes.
Your makeups,
Mhm.
our clothes,
Mhm.
our
My
vehicles, your plumber,
Mhm.
right? So TVET is the way to go. We train job creators.
Okay.
We train job creators.
Mhm.
And because they are job creators, then the learning of TVET is very expensive.
Mhm.
And that's why we are working with partners like Auda Nepad, who have sponsored the Skit Wall project.
Okay.
Because all those practicals, we need specialized equipment, we need a lot of products. When they are making cakes, they bake, cook, sell some, and eat the rest.
Yes.
Because it is practical. If it's hairdressing, they have to use the pieces, the braids, and all that. They have to use the products. So it is learning by doing. Where you hear in the marketplace people complaining about half-baked graduates, those are the ones that have been trained more theoretically, but they never did learning by doing.
Yes.
So they miss that skills component.
Mm.
It's important to note that we have graduates who did their courses like BCom or others, but they did not get jobs.
Yeah. A lot of them.
So they come now for a skill. We have had those that have come to do hairdressing because they want to open a salon or a barber shop.
Yes.
Because barber shop nowadays they are making money and they're paying. So they come here, they learn by doing, they get the skill, then they become job creators out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
All right. So we are talking about Skit Wall. I am a mother. I am working, but I would want to learn something. Can you work with my timetable, or I have to work with your timetable?
Very nice. Flexibility is key.
Uh-huh.
We have we have a room that we are providing for mothers even with children.
Uh-huh.
When you come for your practical, you come with the caregiver of your child. They stay in the creche, in the room for the kids. Then you go to the class or the workshop, because some of the workshops like plumbing or electrical, you don't go with babies, right?
Yes.
So that is one of the flexibilities we are providing. It's nowhere else in most colleges in our country, right? So that is it. Number two, because it is blended learning, you learn on your phone at whatever time. So it's very flexible.
Yeah.
You can learn at night. You can wake up in the morning and learn. Then when it comes to practicals, the teacher
si kama zile you have to register your presence.
Unasoma wewe, ukisoma system yetu inatuonesha ulisoma na ulimaliza hii lesson, ulimaliza hii lesson, inatuonesha tu. Si tunaona ulisoma hiyo, hata ulifanya hiyo cut.
Time we are learning ile you have to be all of you.
Yes, hii mtu anasomea penye yako. We have developed a very nice system. It's called soma.skitwall.ac.ke. That one we have developed here, and it is performing very well. So once now it is the day for you to come for the practical. Mnapangana na teacher. Na juu ni nyinyi mnasema si teacher utupange, si tukuje Friday saa 8. So Friday saa 8 mnakuja practical zenyu, mnafanya braiding, mnafanya barbering, mnafanya hizo zingine, if it is hair, if it is cake making and all that. So that is how we have done it. So if you are a young mother, you have kids, or you have a job that you do in the morning hours, it is very flexible, and this is for you. So the Skit Wall project, we have 25 courses that are offered. And out of those that have NITA exams will pay for you for the exams. Others do not have NITA exams, like forex trading. So that,
you even do forex trading?
Yes,
it's a course.
It's a course. It's a course.
All right.
Yeah, it's a course. So those ones we give an internal certificate, and because most of the forex traders are self-employed, then they may not necessarily require a certificate externally. But when the government starts having those certifications, then that will be offered. We have tile fixing, we have painting, we have cake making, we have basic pastry, we have events planning, we have photography. All those courses are being run at the Skit Wall project.
All right. Yes. Even photography.
Even photography.
That is a new one.
Yes. So like photography, you don't need to be in school for a whole month. You learn about the apertures, you learn about the lightings, you learn about what it takes. Then now when you come with a teacher and some of these courses we are also using industrial experts. So if it is photography, we're also using persons in the industry who have been doing this very well. Now they'll come and do maybe 5 days back to back until you become a good photographer.
Okay. Yes. When we talk about blended learning courses, I'm seeing we have plumbing and fitting Mr. Joe has said. We have electrical wiremen. We have CCTV installation.
Yes.
We have solar PV. What is solar PV?
Solar photovoltaic. So that is for installing solar lights.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
solar panels, and then solar water heaters, like the ones we use in school.
Okay.
We have solar lights that we have also used, and because we are doing greening. In fact, in all our programs, 2 courses are compulsory. One of them is called greening. The other one is called employability skills. So employability skills is how you can, it covers entrepreneurial skills, how you can start your business, how you can brand yourself as a plumber, how you can negotiate your rate, so that we call it charging for expertise.
Yes.
Okay, because sometimes it is ignored. So it has employability skills, even the soft skills like communication, time management, organizing yourself, etiquette and such, and then the greening, so that you take care of our environment.
Okay.
Yes, so those are compulsory courses.
Right.
2 are compulsory.
2 compulsory.
Yes.
We have beauty therapy, we
Yes.
have curtain making, see, we even have video editing.
Yes.
We have project management, we have computerized accounts, we have data entry, very important course. We have data analysis, we have digital content creation, and we also have live streaming.
Yes.
Those are some of the, actually most of the very marketable courses that we have currently in the current market globally. Now, if I want to be part of this, how do I go about it?
Very well.
And how many millions do I need to charge?
So the courses under the Skitwall project, those that are under this fully online Cisco platform, PC repair, that is for computer repairs, networking, cyber security, and programming using Python. Those ones are fully online and you don't pay a penny. Yes.
Okay.
Totally free.
That is cybersecurity, networking,
yes.
programming, and PC repair.
Yes.
Okay.
You get a global certificate from Cisco, a globally recognized certificate. For all the other programs, you pay only 4,050 shillings.
4,050 shillings.
Yes.
Kenyan shillings,
Kenyan
not
shillings.
dollars.
Yes, Kenyan shillings.
Okay.
Yes. For example, a course like hairdressing and beauty, and you'll be booked for an exam at grade 3 NITA. Generally, that course costs 25,000, products maybe 10,000, and then exam 55. So, in the normal circumstance, without scholarship, you might spend more than 30,000. But now you're only paying 4,050 shillings. We provide you with the products, we book your exam, you learn, we provide you with every material or every product that you require. And then you just get the certificate. And then we don't leave you there. We place you on attachment, and we have a jobs portal. It's called kazi.skitwall.ac.ke. We can add you also there on the jobs portal. Every graduate will be added there, so that when a job is there, it's posted by the industry, then you pick it. For example, if you have 2 daughters in your home and you need somebody to come and do back to school lines, and you don't want to drive all the way to town to take them in a salon that has maybe a screen that is playing funny music, you can post on our portal that I need a hairdresser to do back to school lines for my 2 girls. Our hairdressers will see that, then they will bid for that job. Once you see who is there, then you pick, then they come to your house or your office, they do the work there. It's convenient, and these persons are verified by us, so you don't have a stranger. If they misbehave, you contact NTI. So that is it. If we shall be expanding it, so that if you have a birthday party, you want somebody to come and make the cake, somebody to decorate your house and to do the samosas and everything, just post there. Then these guys would come, right, and do the job. So the issue of,
if I'm having visitors, I just put it there.
Yes.
I need caterers.
Yeah, I need caterers. I have 5 I have a party for 40. I need somebody to make meals, and my menu is X and X and X. Just post there. Those that have been trained will see the job, will get an alert on their device, then they will bid for the job.
Right. Yes. All this at 4,500 shillings.
4,050.
40-50.
40-50.
Okay. Yes. I even added the 450 on
It's 40,
It's
50.
not sounding practical because those courses are quite expensive, and this includes the mandatory courses, that is
Yes, the
greening
mandatory.
and employability
Employability.
skills.
Yes.
Employability skills, you said,
The soft skills
mhm.
and entrepreneurial skills. So the soft skills are like communication skills, how you consult a client. If you're in salon and a client comes, they want their hair made. So how do you consult? How do you drape and all that?
Okay.
How do you charge for expertise? How do you negotiate the rates and that professionalism in the work environment? How do you organize your place of work? So that is what is basically in employability skills. But it also has two other components of how to create a CV and how to brand yourself.
Yes.
Each person that is trained will create a digital portfolio of the skills that they have. So when they do baking, they'll take photos of the bakings there. So they have a portfolio like a Facebook page, but sasa hii ni ya skills. So ukitaka kuona kama huyu ni fundi wa stima, unaenda kwa portfolio yake unaona projects zenye ashaifanya.
Okay.
So that is also part of employability skills.
All right.
Yes.
We cannot deny that we are in Kenya. To some, 40, 50 may look not much, but to others, 40, 50 is a fortune.
Yes.
Do we have a payment plan for this 40, 50?
Very well. Flexibility is key.
We go back.
Flexibility is key. You come and tell us that if my course has 8 practicals, I'll be paying, I divide my 40, 50, divide by the 8 practicals.
Okay.
If it is 500, it's okay. You'll just be paying the 500 every time you come on our pay bill. Then you just learn. The moment you complete, we book you the exam.
Okay.
Yes. It is as flexible can be.
That is a good one. Now, we are having this skill wall. If I'm coming from, we've said we have people coming from as far as Solai.
Yes.
We can have others coming from Naivasha, Mau Summit, Mau Narok, because this course is right now in Nakuru County. And Nakuru County is quite large. When it is exam time, will I pay for accommodation or will you give me accommodation?
Very well. When you want to stay in our hostel, we'll charge you. Exams usually take 1 or 2 days because an exam for NITA is like 5 hours or 8 hours. So you come in the morning, we can even have you come the day before. So you sleep over here, then you do. But for every day you stay, we only charge you 200 shillings. We give you all the meals. And I will eat? All the meals. All the meals. Right. So 200 shillings. So if you're in Mau Summit and you want to come for the course, you book, you learn online. Then for practicals, it's the same rate. If your practical has 5 days, you'll only pay the accommodation, that 5 days times 200. Okay. If you have a relative who can host you around, because accommodation we are not sponsoring, we are sponsoring the skills. Yes. So it's 200 bob per person. Okay. Yes.
I want to really simplify this to my viewer. Kwamba unaweza ukasoma wewe, watoto wako, mume wako, mke wako at only 4,000 shillings, 4,050 shillings. Unaweza ukasoma na upate kazi. Let us remove these ideologies that it is only, by the way, someone was saying right now education it's not a need, as in near the rich. So Nakuru Institute, we are telling you that you can be able to do it. It is flexible enough for you. Just come, tell us what are your timings, what are your payment plans, and we will be able to create something for you. As we wind up, Mr. Joe, where is Nakuru Institute? How can we get you?
All right.
Yes.
So Nakuru Training Institute, we are located in Nakuru City. We are around 7 kilometers from Nakuru town, between Free Area and Shiners Girls. That's where we are located. We are on Facebook, Nakuru Training Institute. We are on X, Nakuru Training Institute. And for the Skitwall project, you can check us up on the website. It's skitwall.ac.ke. And for the learning online is soma.skitwall.ac.ke. And for the jobs portal is kazi.skitwall.ac.ke. So the intakes are ongoing. Once you interact with our social media pages, you will see the application links that are provided there. We have our WhatsApp numbers. You can contact us. We are able to respond immediately. Yes.
For this kit wall intake, do we have a time frame?
Yes, this is a time-based project because the first sitting for exams would be in March 2025. So we need people to apply now, right? So that you start learning in January. NITAB exam booking is by the end of this January 2025. So you must have enrolled so that we book you for the exam before the deadline is cut off, so that you sit for the March exam. After that, the next intakes will be after August 2025. So you start right now. This is the opportunity.
This is the time for you.
Yes.
That is, as we celebrate this holiday, also make sure that you have made plans for you to enroll at Nakuru Training Institute for the skill wall. Actually, this is one of the most exciting things that I have learned today. I don't know if you have partners for this.
Yes, we have partners. This skit wall project is fully sponsored by AUDA NEPAD and a Skills Initiative for Africa, and they receive funding also from GIZ, European Commission, and BMZ in Germany. So to conduct the trainings, we have two partners that we are working with, the Nakuru Christian Professionals Association and also Afralti in Nairobi, to support us on Cisco programs. So those are the partners we're working with.
All right. As we wind up, I want to talk to the churches. I want to talk to the communities. I want to talk to the Chama people. I want to talk to the interreligious people. Just because we have said this is a Christian base does not mean that you cannot bring your child here, right?
Yes.
So please, churches, any kind of an organization, we all have needy people. Please, this is the place to bring these people. And you don't have to be needy. Even you who is able, you can add a skill to yourself. So make an appointment with yourself and with Nakuru Training Institute and be here. It is now. Kama si sasa, ni sasa hivi. God bless you. I am Wangoi Gashanja.
Hurry! Opportunities are limited. Skitwall, empowering youth, transforming lives.